But first, let's start with the state capture, and the two new undisclosed witnesses are expected to testify at the state capture inquiry. Yesterday, former Bosasa CFO Andries van Tonder concluded his testimony, largely corroborating allegations made by former COO Angelo Agrizzi on the widespread corruption at Bosasa. Another former employee again implicated Minister Nomvula Mokonyane. Our reporter Aaron Bates at that commission for us. Aaron, a very good morning to you. And I suppose let's just recap what we've heard from those who've corroborated much of what Angelo Agrizzi has had to say before this commission.
Yes, so yesterday when Andries van Tonder concluded his testimony, Uveka, he really wrapped up some of those details on code words, for example, for the bribe, saying that they would talk about tons of chicken and other aspects of Angelo Agrizzi's testimonies, particularly around Linda MT and Patrick Gillingham of Correctional Services. And after he departed, we then heard from Frans, and his surname escapes me this very moment, but he's also a former Bosasa employee who worked mostly in managing their fleets and then later moved on to doing other work. Frans Forster, that's the name, for Bosasa. He was sort of demoted and then punished, he believes, and then sent into a head office rather than working at Lindela. But most significantly, Uveka, his information on renting cars for Nomvula Mokonyane and what he believes was the reason why Bosasa jumped the moment she asked for anything is in the following moment. Let's have a look.
Mrs. Mokonyane, she had a lot of influence, and I'm sure she opened a lot of doors for Mr. Watson, because we always had to jump when it was for her and make sure that she gets special treatment. She did not wait for anything. We said do that, you would do it immediately and make sure whatever was asked was delivered.
Yes, in fact, you deal with this on paragraph 35 of your statement.
Yeah, I often question Gavin, Angelo, and the other directors why I had to drop everything to attend to the minister and the family. And it became apparent over the years that she was the key person and link and had huge political contacts, even to the previous president of South Africa, and I had to do what I was instructed to do.
And which president are you referring to?
Say again?
Which president? Previous
that was
president are you referring
to? Even in Mr. Mbeki's time and Mr. Zuma's time.
So there we see Advocate Zintle Buthelezi of the inquiry's legal team leading Forster, Frans Forster, that is former Bosasa employee, in evidence. And Uveka and Dan and everyone else watching, important to note that he didn't only talk about renting vehicles for the minister's daughter, he also spoke about an ANC banquet he says was held on the Bosasa premises. And all of the cutlery, the food, the marquee, he said, was all arranged by Bosasa. So we see here some corroboration of what Angelo Agrizzi and Andries van Tonder have said, that Bosasa was on their allegations and these mounting claims, not only giving favors to people in correctional services and a sitting minister in our cabinet, they were also giving favors to the ruling party.
Aaron, now lots of, I suppose, eyebrows being raised about these two undisclosed witnesses, and after what happened with Angelo Agrizzi, we know he was kind of a secret witness as well. What's the speculation out there as to who these two could be?
Well, speculation's dime a dozen at the moment. I think based on what we've seen so far, my own speculation is it's likely to be more Bosasa employees. And we did hear from Angelo Agrizzi that there could be up to 50, if not more, people from that company who'd be willing to come forward and testify. But at this point, we really don't know. So anyone's willing to take a guess, and we'll find out after 10 o'clock.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that, certainly. Thank you very much, Aaron Bates. She's back at the state capture inquiry for us. She'll bring us all the juicy bits from there. Well.